This is another YouTube video that is extremely interesting. And when this was discovered some time back, I was like in awe because I'd actually been to this area, but you can't see what I'm about to show you when you're on ground level. All you see is walls of rocks. But on a satellite picture, where they actually took a satellite picture, you see these. And this is, according to some of the professors in Israel, very possible evidence of where Israel had camped centuries ago. And of course, because, there's a lot of dust that comes in that area over the years, but because these are walls that were built up high, and of course, over the years, the dust comes up, some of the walls are still protruding up from the surface. And we know that's possible because of excavations that have been made in Samaria, the area of Samaria, up on the mountains of Samaria, where stones are there that are allegedly some of the altars. Pillars are there that possibly Moses put up, and Joshua may have put up. So we know that's possible. Satellites are amazing because you can see things from an upper view that you can't see from the ground. Now, the area I'm going to talk about is called Gilgal. All right. Now, what happened at Gilgal is very interesting because when the children of Israel were crossing the Jordan River, they camped at a place called Gilgal. Now, if you'll remember, the young men had not been circumcised, and they were circumcised. And there at Gilgal, God rolled their reproach away because they were circumcised. And of course, they had to rest and so forth. And they had to get ready for the conquest of Jericho. Jericho is not that far from the ancient territory of Gilgal. Now, there's no buildings per se in Gilgal because Gilgal was an ancient area. But of course, Jericho is a modern city, and there are ruins of Jericho that date back to Jesus' time. And also there's ruins in Jericho that date back to Joshua's time and thereafter, when the city was rebuilt throughout the history, including history that you read in the Bible. So let me get right to this. You have the area of Gilgal, where Israel camped. Now remember that. You have the area of Jericho, where the city they conquered, the first Canaanite city they conquered out of like 31 Canaanite cities. But you also have on this side of Jordan, okay, you've got the Jordan River. If you go on that side, that's the Israeli side. If you go on this side, you're on the Jordanian side. So near the Jordan River is what's called the city of Adam. Now, once again, there's nothing left. It's rock, it's ruins, but the archaeologists know that this was the city of Adam. And when Joshua crossed the Jordan River, the Bible says that the waters were rolled all the way to the Dead Sea, the Salt Sea, and all the way to the city of Adam. And that distance is probably, if I remember right, about 15 miles. And that's the area that Israel came across. You can imagine the people of Jericho on the wall were terrified when they saw these people coming. So let me give you the verse and I'm going to show you the picture. Psalms 108, 8 through 9. Gilead is mine. Manasseh is mine. Ephraim also is the strength of my head. Judah is my lawgiver. Moab is my washpot. Over Edom I will cast my shoe. Over Philistia I will triumph, God says. So this idea of casting the shoe. Now, what's the idea of casting the shoe? It's called the law of the loose shoe. It's found in, for example, the book of Ruth. When Boaz was wanting to get the land back that Naomi lost, he had to take his shoe off and present it to the elders of the city, saying, I'm the nearest of kin, and when I give you my shoe, it gives me the right to redeem the land back. When Joshua was about to take Jericho, the angel said, take the shoe from off your foot. And the reason he did was not because he was just on holy ground, because it was an angel of God. People say that, but it's the law of the loose shoe. Israel had been gone for many years, hundreds of years, out of the land. And when Joshua, the leader of Israel, is taking his shoe off and giving it to the angel, it is the law of the loose shoe that was established by Moses. Now Joshua is given the right by the angel of God and by God to take back the land that was taken. So remember, there in that area, Joshua gives a shoe up. So God says, over Edom I will cast my shoe. Edom is right across the Jordan River in the country of Jordan. And we find that Joshua takes his sandal or his shoe off, right? So here's what is really interesting. Moab is my washpot. Over Edom I will cast my shoe. The word shoe in Hebrew is not a shoe like we wear with strings. It's the word for sandal. So Joshua 5:15, Joshua takes his shoe off. So what's this idea, the whole thing about the shoe? Joshua 4:19, let's just cut to the chase. And the people came up out of Jericho on the 10th day of the first month and encamped in Gilgal on the east border of Jericho. Now, Gilgal means to encircle. It also can mean a wheel, but it means to encircle or to be enclosed in a circle. So they had a lot of animals to prevent the animals from just going crazy and losing them, and they're in the desert area and they're getting ready to take the promised land. They built these places to hold animals, and that's what many believe they were built for, in the form of a shoe in Gilgal. Now, all of these are in Gilgal. I think there's something like 5 structures found by Professor Adam Zertal, and it looks like a huge foot. So you can see them from above. There's some pictures there from above where you can see from above where Israel camped, there is a shoe. So here's what's happening. So I want you to understand using the Torah, using what God said about the loose shoe. So God is saying, 5 of these are made. So God is symbolically illustrating to Israel. They could have built these, a lot of these were built in squares, not shoe-shaped. But God is saying, now, mark this with stones. Remember, altars were made out of rocks. Altars were markers. Stones were border markers. They would pile stones. So God is marking, 5 is the number of grace. God is marking Gilgal, the first entrance to the promised land, with sandals to say, this is my shoe, because I am giving you the right, Israel, to take the land back. Woo! All right, I could preach right there, but I got to stop. I only can give you so much. But isn't that amazing? So here we go again, another amazing Holy Land discovery. And I really do hope you're sharing these. Some of this stuff that we're dealing with Israel and Hebrew studies, this is what, I'll be honest with you, this is what helped our ministry get known around the world, was our Hebrew studies. And we've done so much teaching on other things, but we're going back into some of the Hebraic nuggets and Hebraic teaching that we've done over the years that so many of you have enjoyed. I think the reason that I haven't done a lot of it is I haven't gone to Israel because of everything that's gone on lately, although we're going back this next November. And because I'm not there, it's not that I lose interest, but when you're there and you see it, all this stuff stirs you back up. So please subscribe to our channel if you haven't. A lot more of these are coming out. We'd love to have you do that. And then also, if you'll hit that button, thumbs up, I hope a lot more people will be able to see these. So there you go. A lot more good stuff coming up on our YouTube channel. Going to show you something that giants built on YouTube. You got to see all this, and I'm excited about it. Thank you for joining me, and keep watching for something special.
Are you ready to unlock profound prophetic insights and explore the mysteries of God's divine plan? Perrystone invites you to dive into an extraordinary teaching resource that unravels ancient truths, spiritual warfare strategies, and end-time revelations. Introducing a dynamic collection of audio teachings designed to equip and inspire believers in this prophetic season. This powerful prophetic resource features 3 insightful audio CD sets, plus a bonus CD packed with surprising revelations about the rapture. The first teaching of the 2 CD set is titled The Battle of the Gods and Beasts, and dives into a stunning exploration of ancient false gods and their modern-day spiritual implications. Discover how Christ countered the dangerous idols of the Roman and Greek empires and how these revelations impact spiritual warfare today. The second CD examines the future 2 beasts rising, revealing how 2 demonically influenced men will fulfill key apocalyptic prophecies. The second 2-CD resource, Yahweh's Prophetic Clock, enters the much-debated subject of how God is counting prophetic time to establish the timing of the rapture. This teaching explains the mystery linked with the number 7 and the numerous other prophetic cycles and patterns. This eye-opening 2-hour teaching provides one of the clearest explanations of God's prophetic calendar, offering fresh insights that will deepen your understanding. The third audio teaching, When Angels Show Up, includes 2 compelling messages. The first reveals the angelic covenant of protection, an essential understanding for navigating this dangerous season. The second message, How to Release Angels During Prophetic Seasons, teaches how to access heavenly messengers during times of increased demonic and angelic activities as prophecies are being fulfilled. This is an important revelation on angels. We are also including a bonus CD, The Chaos chaos of the rapture. Within 48 hours after the rapture, the chaos of Revelation 6 will be unleashed. Learn how millions of people missing and the atomic effect of the rapture and resurrection will send the world into darkness and complete confusion. This comprehensive teaching package includes 3 teachings, 6 CDs, plus the unique single CD on the chaos of the rapture, offering over 7 hours of prophetic teaching. For a limited time, you can receive this prophetic teaching package for a donation of $30 or more. Call us toll-free at 1-888-21-BREAD. That's 1-888-212-7323. Or order online at perrystone.org. Additionally, you can write to us at Perrystone, P.O. Box 3595, Cleveland, Tennessee 37320, and enclose your gift of $30 or more to request CD package offer YP-147. This package is also available as a digital download on our website. We look forward to hearing from you soon.
If you enjoyed this YouTube content, there's an important website you should know about: perrystone.org. Perrystone.org is an essential resource for the latest books, audiovisual presentations, and digital products from Perrystone Ministries, resources that cover the same kinds of topics discussed in the program you just watched. Stop in and see all that's available at perrystone.org.